So up here with the 160 today, we are clearing a driveway for a lake house lot, and we're just going to clear the driveway today and clear a path down to the lake so they can start on the boat dock. So I'm working on clearing this lot, or the driveway down in here. It's probably a good couple hundred feet. They just want to do a 20 to 25 foot wide path back here for now, because the real long off the road lot, and it's a little aggravating to kind of clear this stuff out and not have a whole lot of room to really work. I guess the only good thing is it's all small stuff, so you can pretty much just break it up with the bucket, and there's no chainsaw work. Let me go ahead and grab this pine tree that's sticking out. Do that right there, and it is good to go. Pile this stuff up unless I make a little hole out there in the woods, and I might have to do that. I'll push some of this stuff so I can keep clearing. That way I'm being productive while the truck's gone. That right there. Grab these little stiles. back up enough where it'll fit in the dump truck. Not a very interesting day, but it's better than sitting at home like we did yesterday. We had the snow and it was kind of nasty. A nasty cold day. It's pretty cold today, but it's nice and warm in here, even with the windshield open. To load the truck, then keep kind of making my way on down here to clear some more out. So I've made it back here probably almost 200 feet and wiggled in between the bigger trees. The object is to leave all the bigger trees and try to work around them, but you know, you can't plant nature, so there's a couple of them that's got to come out just because there's no way you can physically have a driveway come in here and sneak around and be able to get building materials in here and everything. So got to take a couple out, and I want to try to drop them without destroying everything else. I didn't quite dig around it enough because I got a tree right there that I got to push this one down first before I can push that one down. If I get a little more leverage, I think it'll. Let's see, what are we not breaking up? There we go. Timber right down the alleyway. So I got, what do I got? 3 trees here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to drop them and then get them cut up here. Gum tree out now. Let me go ahead and break this up and get it out of the way, and I got to drop that little hardwood tree right there. Going backwards now. Tree that's like growing up in the stump, so it's going to have to come down as well because it'll be disturbed and will either fall over when I push that tree over or die shortly after. So let me grab that, let me back up, back into anything. See what I'm saying about that little pine tree, how it's grown pretty much into the stump of that one. So obviously when this comes down, that's probably going to fall off that way. Or I might be able to, let me actually probably go ahead and push that little pine tree over, because it should come out of the ground, out of that hardwood stump. It's got a little bit deeper root. Trying not to destroy that pine tree right there we're trying to save. Yeah, I'm all up in the air here trying to push it over. Oh, now the bucket teeth are stuck in it. There we go. Let's take two here and drop it right there. Up, up, don't fall over there. Up. Got off course a little bit, but it's okay. I can do this right here with the bar on the thumb. I can reach up under it, pick it up, lay it right in the driveway path, back up. And lay this over to the side and go ahead and grab that little hardwood tree. And then I'm going to have to go get the chainsaw because I've kind of hemmed myself up at the corner now. I've pushed some trees over behind me and now I have no room to work. There you go. When it looks like it's just where it needs to go, just send it. That way it can't change its mind. If you get that bad boy aimed where it needs to go, just go ahead and push it on over. If not, sometimes they can want to change directions. I suppose I need to go get the chainsaw now and chop these 3 trees up. I would like to get that off the top of the other trees I've got to cut up, so therefore I don't have to walk into the branches. Let's see what I can do right here. There we go. Ta-da! It's a little bit cumbersome to try to get all this material out until I get the road built back here to be able to drive the dump truck. It's a little aggravating because you gotta clear it, break it up, you know. Obviously it's got to fit in the dump truck, so it can't be over 20 feet long. But normally around 10 to 12 feet or so. Track it up here and put it in the truck. You can't really use the skid steer and the grapple because there's really no place to pile it up, and it's just a little tedious. But luckily it's only probably 4 or 5 more loads that's got to come out. You know, I can load the truck in about, if I got big grapple fulls like this, about 5 or 6, and then a couple scoops of smaller stuff. Up here, I got one right here, and then that one I just set down. That'll about probably at least halfway fill the truck up. halfway full with just those two grapple-fulls. Go back and get that big one I walked up here with. That's gonna put a good little amount in the truck. I think that one tree on the right needs to come out. That kind of bothers me. It looks stupid. It's not going to take much more to fill the truck up. Got one on the tailgate though. I need to get slid up in there. There we go. I got her now. Got it now. Rake it all nice and pretty and clean, knowing you have to drive back and forth and take more stuff out. One little spot I can turn around about right here. Drive down there and get one more scoop of smaller stuff, and that's pretty much going to finish out this load. So I've made it just about to where the house lot's going to be. That second bigger tree right there is where I turn back and open it up. But I've got a pretty nice little driveway back here now. I'm going to go hop on the skid steer and kind of slick this up a little bit. John's gone to go get a couple loads of stone, ABC to crush and run to start building a road base back here, so I don't have to start toting all the stuff out. I can take the rest of the brush and put it down there at the house lot, and once we get a road built in here, just back the truck all the way down here. Let's get this graded out. to the lake. You can actually see it back there in the background now. Pretty much to about, let's see, there's an orange flag somewhere. Where there was, unless I accidentally knocked it down. There's a limit on to kind of how far you can clear up to, and then you can only do like a little path down to the lake. Oh, from that ribbon right there. So I can clear, you know, everything up to right here, but then I have to kind of start narrowing it down a little bit. But I'm just trying to make an access path down here to the lake, so that I can start on the boat dock. Have a path to be able to get materials down here and such. Let's see if I can take this stuff and just kind of put it right here for now. Let's see if I can't venture on back down here and get it opened up. Thing to fit. Grab these couple little ones right here. They'll just they won't miss them. Broke up pretty good. There's gonna be enough room. I might be able to spin around right here. Grab this little sapling right there. Give me enough room to spin around so I can see a little better to get out of here. But it's doable. Alright, well let me get this brush out of here and then I'll go down there and take a little bit more down. Okay, so that's where I pushed everything up with the skid steer into that pile right there, and I've cleared all the way down here to where the future house site will go. And then I cleared another trail, probably another 200 feet, kind of meandering through the woods all the way down there to the lake. And pretty much just piled everything up right here, so once we get our stone in here and build the road back to about right in here, the dump truck can back down here and just load this stuff out instead of having to walk it another 500 feet all the way up there to the road. So I got one load of stone. I'm going to go spread it out before I head out of here for today. Well, that's a wrap for today. Got a nice little driveway through here now. A little easement, cleared all the way back. And this not quite all the way to the house lot, but it goes back around there. But I was able to get pretty much everything cleared and all this part graded out. Enough to start putting our base layer of stone down. He's going to get 2 more loads a day, so I should probably get, well, probably at least this far, a little farther than this. That one didn't go too far. I had a little soft spot there at the end of the, just on this side of the pipe. I had to fill in about 2 feet deep, so it kind of went away pretty quick. But a little start there. That's gonna be a nice little driveway going down through the woods.